One, two.
We are the world. We are the children.
The greatest artists of a generation came together to save some lives.
Must be in a dream, huh?
Hello, hello. But we only had one night to get this right. Let's get this party started.
It's the iconic song we all know from the 80s, featuring the world's top artists, Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Stevie Wonder, Bruce Springsteen, dozens more. We Are the World raised millions of dollars in humanitarian aid and was recorded in just one night. The new Netflix documentary, The Greatest Night in Pop, takes a look at some of the behind-the-scenes stories.
Wen is director of the documentary and joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you all?
Good to have you with us. Talk about how they were able to all come together on a particular night with all those egos and schedules and so on.
I mean, I think it took sort of like an impossible heist. That's sort of how I framed the story when I was making it. But you know, it all happened the night of the American Music Awards, where they knew that they would have all these artists, all expenses paid, locked in their schedule. And that was the only way that, you know, Ken Cragen, who was Lionel's manager, Lionel Richie, Quincy Jones, that's how they figured out they're going to make this all happen. And this is a time where there was no, you know, cell phones, no internet. So the coordination is quite crazy.
Right.
And it's astounding. Lionel Richie is so good recounting all of this. You forget what a huge year. He hosted the American Music Awards that year. He won a bunch of awards. He performed and then wrote the song. And you tell this great story, or he does, about going to Michael Jackson's house to write the song.
Yeah, I mean, Michael and Lionel knew each other because they both toured when they were in their respective bands. But they had never written a song together or worked together. And so when I kind of learned about the story of the songwriting process, it felt like almost like a buddy comedy in many ways between Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie. And, you know, that's like one of the funniest scenes in the film is, I won't spoil it for your viewers. But there's a lot of things that pop up at Michael's house that surprise Lionel, to say the least.
What Prince is notably absent. What's the story there? There have been conflicting stories. Did you get to the bottom of it?
Well, I think, you know, it was a weird and unique situation to record a song, and what, you know, speaking to Sheila E., who was a really good friend of Prince at the time, she was just like, it's not the type of environment that Prince is used to. He's sort of a shy person, even though he's a legend. He just wanted to record his own guitar solo in a separate room, which was sort of antithetical to the process of that night and the spirit of that night.
Sure.
And speaking of people that felt out of place, there's just such a great scene with Bob Dylan, who, when you look, I remember watching that video, looking, and Bob Dylan just looked like he wasn't singing, but it wasn't his type of music.
No.
And there was a great scene with him and Stevie Wonder. Talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bob Dylan's story and his arc in the film is one of my favorites, because you kind of come in and seeing how awkward he is. And it's funny, just the response from the film, and, you know, it's been out for a couple of weeks now. People are like, I am Bob Dylan in that room. Everyone's really sort of empathizing with him and has felt like they've been in that situation before. But, you know, with the help of his fellow artists, with the help of Quincy and obviously Stevie, when you see in the film, he gets his moment. And I think it's a great arc, and you get to see why this night was so special.
And can I ask how this footage obviously existed all these years, and we just saw what we saw in the music video. How did you get access to this and learn the stories behind the scenes?
Yeah, I'll try to tell the story quickly, but my producer, Julia Nottingham, she knew the story of We Are the World and the making of it, and she knew that the music video was made, but she had no idea of how to access the footage. And we were working with a company who knew Larry Klein, who was a producer of the American Music Awards, and she cold called him up, and he was like, I've been waiting for this phone call for 35 years.
Wow.
And so, yeah, the footage has been sort of sitting around in various offices, garages, trunks of cars, because they shot it for the music video and for this TV special that came out right when the song came out. But they never imagined that, you know, almost 40 years later, that there would be a hit Netflix film.
Wow,
It's really
that's
great,
amazing.
and it's the perfect length of time. It's about an hour and a half, and there's stories of all of the people winding through and how it got made. So it's just so good. Congratulations. The Greatest Night in Pop is streaming now on Netflix, and you can follow Bo on social media. Thanks so much for being with us.
Great. Thank you so much.